What's up, Moto fans? Michael here at Moto Machines, and today we are going to be installing GB Racing engine covers on this Daytona. These case covers are truly something special. I mean, honestly, they're absolutely ridiculous. So these are the only ones on the market that are FIM certified. And to another person who doesn't know what FIM certification is, basically it means they are the only engine case covers on the market, the only one that is approved to be used in professional racing like AMA, World Superbike, and MotoGP. That is actually insane. Because of the material that is used in these things, they're made of a long glass fiber nylon, and to the regular person like you and me, that means that they are extremely impact resistant as well as oil and fire resistant. Now, the way they make these things are honestly kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. They use a 3D scanner so you get an absolute perfect fit, and then injection mold them so they're even stronger, and then CNC machine them so they fit perfectly to your bike, perfectly. So as long as you select the right year, make, and model, you're not gonna have any problems with fitment. And they also include all the hardware and a set of instructions with every single piece. So even if you're somebody who throws away instructions, you have to throw away 4 sets of instructions in a total set. And that's pretty ridiculous. But let's show you why we absolutely love these things. So as I come over here with my mic in my hand, so this is going to be on the throttle side. Actually, this is the clutch side. I grabbed the wrong one, but it goes to show the point. It's basically just going to fit over your engine case like that. Again, this is the wrong side, but it then provides a absolute great level of protection for your engine case, because on track, you don't want to run frame sliders. If you're running frame sliders or engine engine guards like you would see on an ADV bike or a cruiser on track, the second you hit the deck and you hit a gravel trap or grass, that frame slider or engine cover could catch the grass or gravel and flip your bike, and now what would have been a simple low side is probably now a totaled bike or at least a very expensive repair. So that is why these are used instead of those frame sliders, because the fairings don't matter and you want to protect the critical components, because after all, the engine is the heart of the bike and you want that to stay pumping all the time. So as I'm jacking the bike up here, we're going to get these case covers installed and show you how easy they are to install. So we're going to work on the clutch cover first on the throttle side of the motorcycle, and there are 4 bolts to remove. If we line the clutch cover up, we see it's this one, the most top, most bottom left, and then the most bottom right there. So we're just going to take those 4 bolts off. Okay, and now all we're gonna do is install the clutch cover any way that we see fit. And I'm just going to follow the pattern that we remove them in. Now we wanna keep these loose at first, just to get them lined up. You do not wanna over tighten them, and we're also using the replacement bolts supplied by GB Racing. And now that they're all installed, we're gonna start tightening them down. Now, since this is aluminum, you do want to be careful as to not, give me the socket back. Come on. Okay, hold on. All right, so you do not want to over tighten these. You want to keep them. Now the GB Racing says 8 Newton meters of torque. I don't know what that is in foot-pounds. We don't have a torque wrench on us, but you can use how tight they were as a gauge to what you should tighten them to. And then for good measure, We're gonna go in a star pattern. Okay, good. Clutch cover on. Now we're gonna move on to the water pump. We're removing 4 bolts, these 2, and then these 2. Next up, we're going to move on to the chain guard. Now, if you don't know what this does, it's basically going to bolt up here and prevent things from getting sucked into the chain and sprocket while the bike is running. Last but not least, we have the alternator cover, 4 bolts again. It's this one here, this one, the one here above the radiator hose, and the one here. So we're just gonna remove them now. And just like that, we are done. GB Racing engine covers installed along with the chain guard. Now our bike is ready to go on track, and we have the utmost confidence that these things are gonna do their job and protect our engine. Well, that's all we got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in more content like this, hit that bell notification to stay up to date on all the latest Moto Machines madness. Ride safe.